Well, you mob, here we are. We're back at work. Like I said yesterday or the other day, this is a higgledy-piggledy run. So I've just hitched up to the trailer. I'm in one of our MANs. This is going to be freaking different. There's dials, there's... I don't know, there's too much electronic shit in this thing for me. My bike's bad enough. I don't use half the stuff on that. But this thing here, I've got to get used to it. So I'm only in it for a couple of nights, so it's not going to worry me too much. But I'm learning bits and pieces of it. I've asked a couple of the other blokes what all the shit does. I couldn't even get into neutral once I put it into drive. I had to ask them how the hell to get into neutral. So, but I don't have the ability to mount a camera on the outside without sticking something to the truck. The guy that drives this truck keeps it in stupidly clean condition. I'm not doing anything other than what I've got to do to it, which is drive it. I'm not sticking shit on it. I'm not attaching stuff to it. I've just got that mount there. I broke a mount putting one up there, so I've got to work out another way of doing that. So I've got my second mount with me. And we're going teething tonight. We're holding this teeth again. So, 2 cameras, no 360. Alright, I'm going to do my paperwork before I go, and then we'll get motoring. Let's talk later. Well, it's already an experience. Just had to make a phone call to find out how to get the odometer reading off this thing. I got a trip meter reading, but I had to find what the odometer was. So, we'll see how we go now. Only thing is now I've got to work out what the wipers are. Oh, there they are there. No, blinkers on the opposite side like the Kenworth, that's a bonus. Brakes are as touchy as all right. I don't know what the other buttons do, but we'll work it out later. We're away anyway. So, okay. We'll keep trucking on up the road here now. With this run, I go to Bungarraby, which is out near Eastern Creek, and this is for Toll Ipec. It's out near Eastern Creek, and then Jesus, and then I drop this. It's only a single trailer because I've got to go down the coast, and yeah, then I head down to Bateman's Bay and unload it down to the bay. And then I'll just come back to my place tomorrow, stay there, and then leave home tomorrow afternoon and come and do this all again. So, but we'll see how the big rig goes. Alrighty, we'll keep motoring. Okay, one thing I've noticed, when you put the exhaust brake on, when you touch the accelerator, it turns it off. That's fair enough. It doesn't cut it out, it turns it off. And then you got no exhaust brake until you touch your foot on the brake or turn it back on again. That's just weird. And the cup holders are over there, almost next to the passenger seat. So, yeah, it's different so far. Worked out where the wipers were though. That's a bonus, because it's raining now, so I can see where I'm going. But there's going to be a few other quirks in it, I know. When you're used to a truck for so long and you're getting something different, it's so foreign, it's not funny. Like, I'm used to looking at the right hand side of the dash for the speedo. Speedo's on the left hand side. I kept looking at the right hand side of the dash and looking for me speed, but it's opposite side. It's just little things like that that trip you up. So yeah, it's just little things like that that trip you up, and you don't realise until you get into something different. So can work out how to turn the bloody, what do you call it, the interior light on there earlier. I found a button, but you can't turn the damn thing off. It must go off on its own, I don't know. But I found out how to operate the sunroof in it, looking for the interior light. But yeah, definitely different. It's quiet. So far it's comfortable. Just getting used to the auto, that's the hardest part. You know? And the mirrors in this thing are freaking huge. Like, there's a massive black spot right there, right over there, compared to my truck. I pulled up at the roundabout back down there, and I'm having a look around the bloody mirror like this to see the vehicles. So I suppose, like, once you drive it for a while, you get used to that. You work out where it all is, how to get around it. Because I don't have massive mirrors on my truck compared to this. But yeah, it's definitely different. One thing I do like about this thing is actually the mirrors, because the spotter mirror, I can see all the way down the side of the truck from right next to the door. The way it's shaped, I can see the whole lane. I don't have a blind spot beside that truck. Maybe a little bit on that side, we'll see a little bit later on, but no blind spot whatsoever coming down the side of this truck. If there's a vehicle there, I'll see it. Because by the time, well, it's not even out of that mirror before I can see it through the corner, through the window. So the other side, I can see the step on that side of the truck, and I can see the white line, the gutter. So there's pretty much bugger all blind spot down that side too. So bonus points for that. So I'm on Walgrove Road now. I'll be turning on to the Great Western Highway up here a bit. As I get past this thing, I'll get in the right lane, because everybody always wants to turn right there. Yeah, so I'll turn up here. I'm only 5 minutes away from the depot. It's only just up the road here. So, pretty uneventful trip. Not much going on, which is nice. You don't want events, unless they're good ones. I can feel me warm and getting me tucker warm, so that'll be good. So we should have a nice toasty sanger when I get in there. I've got a cup of tea all the way over there, ready to go. Right. Suppose. Turn my fucking wipers off. Well, this is different. That's all their electric trucks are all plugged in charging. And there. So I've got to go down here. Just after these two sets of doubles, there'll be a park on the left hand side next to a guardrail. So I've got to get out. I've got to disconnect or take the things off the trailers, the seals, and then I open the trailer up for them. Alright, I'm going to get out here. I'll open this trailer up. Got to put my high vis stuff on. It gets parked over there next to the stairs. Then I'll just park over there next to those stairs. And that'll be me for a couple of hours. I don't think I'll leave here till about 10:30 at night, so we'll find out. I forgot the mic's not connected to this camera, so that's why the volume might sound a bit different. Alrighty. I'll get out and do this. A bit rough over here for the first 10-15 minutes, but yeah, it come good after a while. But I've had a couple of hours sleep It's now, what is it? 20 to 9, 20 to 10, is that right? 5 to 10. 5 to 10. So, yeah. Bed comfort in this thing. The mattress is really, really soft, like almost uncomfortable soft. It's yeah, it's definitely not hard at all. Took me a little bit to get used to it to start with the way down, and I ended up having to lay on my side just to get comfortable for the first bit. So, oh well. Yeah, what's up? But other than that, it's you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's friggin' raining, so I'll sort of show you the outside a little bit in a minute, but the inside of the truck. It's my jacket over there. Bag on the floor over there is just got camera shit in it. That's me me dry food bag here, and that's your fridge. So decent sized fridge, not too bad at all. Over there is your cup holders. See what I mean by how far away it is? That's me coffee mug thing over there. It's empty at the moment. I'll make one again in a minute. But I had me drink and the one next to it, and yeah, you sort of got to disappear to go and get it. Up here, it's your CB work light for the back. This is your controls for your light. So you turn that one off, turn that one on.
Hey Mark, you got a copy?
And yeah, so you can use that as red light when you're driving. There are your controls for your sunroof up there, and these are your screen shader here, your sun visor, which I don't mind. Electric sun visor like that goes all the way across. They're pretty cool. I don't mind them at all. Other than that, the storage up here, you know, the storage over there, another big cupboard in the middle here. You've got the TV, the bed, you got controls for your lights and stuff over there, and your sunroof in the bed. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, it's fairly comfy to drive. I'm not complaining about that. But bed's way soft though. But yeah, I'm not used to it. Like, my bed in my truck is just a mattress, but I've got pillow top, I've got a mattress protector and everything on it. Gives you a bit more thickness, and it's a bit more comfy to lay on. With this thing I just sunk in, so it's sort of weird the way it feels. But we'll get out and I'll have a quick look around today. The rain sort of pulled off for the moment, so we'll get out and have a look around it. Right, let's have a look at this big rig. Not that you can see too much. Again, it's just another truck, just a different shape. So it's all spick and span and shiny. Seemed to be an absolute mess on the wet road that we're on. But that's the isolator switch there that I happened to kick. Kicked that when I was disconnecting the trailer, and she shut everything off, and I wasn't sure what the fuck happened. But you know, it's just nice and plain, you know, flashy without being too flashy. So I don't know what else I can show you about it, other than it's automatic, 540 horse, and yeah, they're a long way up, I'll tell you that much. Like, that's me next to the floor. I nearly fell out of it already once because that step there is in a bit further than the other two, so almost come a cropper. Like most Euro trucks, on your door here you got your window up and down. Okay, it goes up, not so much down, and then you got your hazard button. But that's pretty much about it for this thing. Not much more to talk about, really. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know too much about it because it's the first time I'm in it. But alrighty, probably got another 20 minutes or so and my trailer will be ready. That's it right there, the yellow one. So, bit of a shit looking trailer attached behind a flash looking truck. Something that's clean and polished. But it's the way it is. Goes down the coast. It's only a trailer anyway. Yeah, so I'll jump back in the truck and just listen to the radio, watch a bit of YouTube, and yeah, I'll see when we get out of here. All right, so we're out. Well, we're almost out anyway. I've got to go way off and then got to go get my paperwork in. So I'm just going to weigh each axle here in a sec. Get my artificial brain up because mine doesn't work too well sometimes. Pull up over here for a sec so I can write this down out of the way. So we're only 28.9 tonne, just under 30 tonne. So where's my axle weights? Steer axle 6.41. Drive is 11.31 and trailer 11.16. Total gross weight 28.88 tonne. All right. Good mate, yourself? There we are, mate. Okay. Nah, I'm Wayne. Yeah, yeah. Y-N-E. No worries, man. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. I'm doing it tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alrighty, catch you later. Alright, that's us out. You just picked me up because the wrong name was on the sheet. Usually Ian, the regular driver that does this, he's going to Melbourne tonight. So I'm on this run. Okay, I'll get on out the road here, turn those fucking things off, stop flashing at everybody. Yeah, I'll get on the road out here and we'll just get cranking. We've got about, what, 4 and 3/4 hours till I'm down there. So that's where we're heading, Bateman's Bay now.
On the dark road this big rig prowls. Truck stop coffee keeps me sane, chasing shadows through the rain. Center line's my only friend, stretching out that highway bend. Through the dark and through the grime, I just keep on following the center line. And silver moon, diesel heartbeat pounds in my chest, chasing miles, no time to rest. Broken white lines blur and sway. Night won't quit till it meets day. Stretching out that highway bend. Through the dark and through the grime, I just keep on following the center line.
So halfway down Ousley, and the exhaust brake in this thing's pretty bloody good. At 30 tonne it holds it back, I haven't have to touch the brakes. I found I was in like just one gear too high, so I just tapped them a bit then to slow me down up the top of the hill. And just flicking between, you know, first, second, third stage in the exhaust brake. It's also got full on. So, but I'm on coming down here, what am I in? 8th gear, it's a 12 speed, so I'm in 8th. And yeah, it holds pretty well actually. There's some sort of weird squeaky noise over that side of the cab. It's a bit, I don't know what it is. But yeah, so I'm coming down here at 38 k's an hour, engine brake on full, and yeah, it's just holding. So it's not too bad. We'll see what she's like later in the week with 50 odd tonne. But yeah, for an exhaust brake, it's pretty bloody good. So we've just come from my hometown, Ulladulla. I'm about a half hour, 35 minutes away from Bateman's Bay now. So yeah, we'll just keep going on down the road here. It's still raining. So I haven't even bothered to look at the radar because it hasn't stopped since I left Sydney. More or less hasn't stopped since I got before Sydney. So, but yeah, it's really quiet. Really quiet. I used to do this run. I wouldn't leave Sydney until about 11:30. So you'd be in amongst a few trucks here and there. But since I've got out of, where was it? The last truck I overtook was when I turned off the highway, on Hume Highway onto Picton Road. Well, they were the last trucks I saw on my side of the road. I think I've passed 3 since then. So yeah, things are quiet. I'm just keeping an eye out for animals, because this time of the year is when the little buggers are out. The roos and the wombats start getting motivated about now, coming into the cooler season, especially the wombat. Chewing on some jerky, getting a protein food. So yeah, just dropping down into Burrell Lake now. I like the gear stick on the stick because that way I don't have to put my food down to eat. I can just mosey on through the roundabouts, change gears with my fingers. Alright, so we're at the bay, and it looks like I might have even beat our Velex truck here. So, bit of luck, I'll be able to just drive straight in, get unloaded and get the heck out of here. So, we'll see what happens. But I need to go to the dunny because I've got about 4 pints in a 3-pint bladder, thanks to me cup of tea. I think that's my mate's bread truck. Let's see how we go here. Now I used to reverse in here, but apparently I've been told we drive in now. So that's what we'll do. Stick it in auto mode. Oh, shut up. Bloody seatbelt. Yep, I've beat everybody here tonight. This is good. Alrighty, that's me for the moment. I'm going to get out here, I'm going to have a leak, and then I'm going to head back the other way. Alright, I'll catch you a bit after. Right, that's that job done. So I'm leaving the bay now, head back up to Ulladulla. Oh dear me, it's 2:45. I was only there for half an hour, 40 minutes or something. Unloaded the truck and then shut the doors and I get out of there. So I like this run. It's just straightforward, quick, easy. I love it. It'll be my retirement run, I think, when I want to get off the interstate. So yeah, I'm half hour from Ulladulla, and where I'll stop up there is industrial area south of Ulladulla, and I'll just pull this thing in there. I'll go to sleep in the truck. Oh, go to sleep in the truck now. Yeah, I'll go to sleep in the truck, and yeah, I'll just stay there, and I'll end up back at home later today to have a shower, have a feed, stuff like that before I get back in the truck to go back north again. But it'll be the same run tomorrow night. So this battery's running flat. So I'll just sign off now, and we'll see how this video works out. Yeah, and we'll see what happens on Thursday, Friday. Might make one then, because it's a different run. But yeah, it'll be much the same, you know, like just dropping trailers off that one and then pick them up later. So worst part is with FedEx, they don't ring you sometimes when your trailer's are ready. So you'll go in there and they go, oh, where you been? You know, well, they've got your number, they can ring you, but sometimes they don't. Anyway, all right, gang, we'll catch you later. Yeah, we'll see what the rest of this week brings. I won't do another video tomorrow night because it's just the same shit. It'll be just as boring as this one. But yeah, we'll just keep carrying on. Alrighty. Keep it safe, keep it tidy, and yeah, look after yourselves.